Umbreon EX has a new best friend and it's Rayquaza EX. Umbreon EX's ability, Dark Chase, allows you to bring any of your opponent's damaged Pokemon to the active spot and attack for 80 damage with Darkness Fang. Previously, this was paired with Greninja's Water Shuriken, but it also goes very well with red moves like Rayquaza's Draco Meteor, which randomly attacks an opposing Pokemon for 40 damage 4 times, allowing us to deal big hits all over our opponent's bench and active spot to bring out later with Umbreon. We also have Ho-Oh to quickly power Rayquaza, Leaf to reposition our Pokemon if necessary, Giant Capes to put our Pokemon over 150 HP, and a couple more supports. And you'll see me change the original concept of this deck a couple of times over the course of the video because it doesn't feel completely optimized yet, so let me know if you have any suggestions to make the deck better. But stay tuned, like, subscribe, and let's go. Alright, Umbreon and Rayquaza, let's see how this does. You know, while I was testing this deck, it was actually doing very well, so hopefully we can keep that sort of good track record here. We're going up against the fire deck. And I was also considering having Magby on this deck, but every time I had Magby, it would kind of be to my detriment just because Magby just dies in one hit. And it wasn't really helping too much, so we got rid of Magby and we're just going to have Ho-Oh. I was also considering doing only Magby instead of just Ho-Oh. So just Magby instead of just Ho-Oh. And that was also not as good, so we have Ho-Oh here by himself. And now, when I was thinking of ideas to make with Umbreon, you guys will know if you watched my summoning video, I have had Umbreon since day one of the packs coming out, but I would just never been able to think of something that would be better than Umbreon Greninja, just because Greninja has such good synergy with Cyrus, so obviously it would have good synergy with Umbreon. But I think that Rayquaza EX is actually an extremely broken partner, because Rayquaza EX is usually enough to take out a lot of these Pokemon that are in the back, and then Umbreon can just come in later and then finish off a couple of EX Pokemons with his extremely broken ability. This is perfect. We are starting off with Rayquaza EX and we have EV in the back. We have the Rocky Helmet in the deck exactly for situations like this where it's just Ho-Oh in the front charging up energy. We're going to do that. I might as well use Silver just to see what he's got. He's got another Professor Oak. That is perfect. We're going to get rid of that. And end my turn. And of course, we have this normal Rayquaza just to get rid of any Oricorios that we might have to go up against. But I guess it doesn't really matter because Rayquaza can hit other Pokemon in the back as well. So maybe having this Rayquaza isn't even necessary. Well, that could be an improvement. Alright, we got a Giant Cape now. We're going to go to put our second energy onto Ho-Oh. I'm just going to end our turn immediately. And we have the Giant Cape, of course, just to get us over that pesky 150 range, which is perfect against Charizard, who we're going up against right now. Rayquaza and Umbreon both have 140 HP, so this Giant Cape is actually going to be extremely valuable to us. He's going to collect. Not a big deal for us. We are going to get... Oh my god, and we got our Umbreon online. Beautiful. I'm not going to put the Giant Cape on yet, just because I want to see if he has Guzma or something. We're going to be able to get rid of his Sylveon here extremely fast. Rayquaza now has 3 energy. He's going to be ready to go. And we also have Lyra in this deck that we can retreat after Ho-Oh gets hit. Because Ho-Oh is literally just here just to charge up once, and then we're just going to get him out as soon as possible. Rare Candy. Okay, so it seems like he's going to be stoking it up here. Yep, and there's the Charizard evolution with Stoke. He's going to be ready to attack next turn. But I'm honestly not too afraid of that. I'm going to go back into Rayquaza now. I'm going to put the Giant Cape on him as well, just so we can survive one of these hits. Hopefully he doesn't have Guzma. And we're going to go ahead and use our Professor Oak. Maybe we can get another Giant Cape just in case we need that. Yes, perfect. We got our second Giant Cape. And I think I'm going to put this Eevee down just for no reason, just in case he has Sabrina or something. I don't want to lose any of these other Pokemon that I have in the back that are extremely valuable. Draco Meteor. Hopefully we can just take out this Charmander and... Woohoo! Yes! Perfect. See, look. Already, GG's. Because now this Flareon has 70 HP. We're going to be able to get rid of that extremely easily. He's going to charge up his Flareon in the back. Sabrina. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. We have Sabrina. We're just going to put our Eevee out now. Okay, so he got rid of our Eevee. I want to put my Rayquaza out. I'm not going to put my Umbreon out. Umbreon just because Umbreon doesn't have enough energy. But also because if he has another Sabrina, I'm just going to put down my other Rayquaza. So that's going to be perfectly fine. I don't want to risk him having another Sabrina or something. Draco Meteor is going to come in again, and it's just going to clean up very easily the Flareon in the back. So we didn't even have to use Umbreon this time around. Let's freaking go. Bam. I ended up doing a couple more testing games just because, and I think having Leaf instead of Lyra was 110 times better. So get rid of Lyra, use Leaf instead. I also considered getting rid of the Pokemon communication for a second Rayquaza EX, but I didn't think it made that big of a difference to have one or to have two. And so the Pokemon communication is still here. We're going up against Skarmory this time around. And we are going second. So we are going to be able to get our energy on here real quick. Pokeball. And if he has that Steel Apron, oh my god, that Steel Apron attack. That Steel Apron item is so broken. But luckily for us, we don't have any special conditions on our side. So go ahead and do this. We got our Eevee and we get the Bozo Rayquaza. I'm going to go put him down and charge him up with the Giant Cape. And end the turn. And you know, the reason that we have the Pokemon communication in this deck is just because we have 2 Ho-Ohs. And obviously we don't need 2 Ho-Ohs. And so in the case that, like right now, where we have a Ho-Oh here, and hopefully if we get the Pokemon communications, we can just get rid of that really quickly. And then if we get our Rayquaza EX, boom, Umbreon EX is going to come out. Another energy goes on to our Ho-Oh, and we're going to end the turn. So with one more energy here, Jasmine, there's Jasmine dude. Jasmine makes minus 50 damage. That is freaking insane. Looks like Skarmory is actually going to be absolutely broken. We're going to have Rocky Helmet him, get wrecked. You can't escape that damage. And we got our Silver. I might as well use Silver here just to see what he's got. Let's see. Pokemon Center Lady. He's got another Jasmine. He's got a Professor Oak though, so I think I might want to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of his Professor Oak instead of his Jasmine. I feel like Professor Oak is just so much more useful in the long run. Phoenix Turbo. Bam. We're going to be able to put that energy. What the hell? We're going to be able to put that energy onto our Rayquaza. We know he doesn't have a red, so that's good. So we are going to be able to live this attack. He does have a Jasmine though, so maybe I could have just got rid of that Jasmine instead. Because Jasmine's going to come out now. And do another 70 damage to us. But we are going to Rocky Helmet him. Bam. And so next turn, we are just going to be able to kill him with Umbreon. I do remember he has the Pokemon Center Lady. But I don't think that should help him too much just because he is going to take another 20 from the Rocky Helmet if he attacks me. Which is enough for Umbreon to just chase him out of here. Pokemon Center Lady in the back. Oh, that is actually genius. But is it going to matter in the long run? If Rocky Helmet's going to go on. That's actually not too big of a deal that the Rocky Helmet is on to Skarmory now. Rocky Helmet. Do some crazy damage. And we're just going to chase this Skarmory. I'm going to put the Giant Cape as well. And we're just going to Dark Chase this Skarmory back out of his position. Come here, boy. Go ahead and hit this guy. Bam, that puts him down to 20 HP. We are going to be able to get rid of this extremely soon. So if we can get rid of one of these guys, then this Skarmory and this other Skarmory aren't going to be able to take us out. Steel Wing is going to do 70 damage. Minus 20 from attacks, but it's not really going to matter. We got our red card. And he's going to just concede. Okay, so we beat Skarmory. Let's freaking go. Okay, so as you can see, the overlay has changed once again. I did more practice games, and I was so sick and tired of getting that Bozo Rayquaza, the one that's not EX. And so I ultimately decided I'm just going to get rid of this friggin' Pokemon communications because it was really doing nothing. I'm pretty sure I don't even think I ever even saw the Pokemon communications like more than 3 times or something. So we've got another Rayquaza EX just to boost our chances of getting him. We're going second this time around. Let's see how this new updated version goes. And it looks like we're going up against a random deck. Is this a Necrozma? I have literally only battled one person using Necrozma and I lost. So I am literally 1-0 against Necrozma. Or 0-1 I should say. And sorry about this video being like kind of a little bit scuffed where I'm like, are you serious? I literally... I told you, I'm so sick and tired of seeing this guy. Okay, we got no basic Pokemon. That is terrible. Actually, I guess we did. Might as well put this guy down. End the turn. He's going to be charging up his Duskmane and Necrozma. We got the Rocky Helmet. That's always a good sign to see. We're going to go at Professor Oak again. Please give me a Eevee or something. Pokeball. And we got another Umbreon. So this is going to be an equal chance. Ooh, yes. Perfect. We got our Eevee. Put him down. Charge this guy up. And put the Rocky Helmet on him. Perfect. We're going to be able to evolve next turn. Next turn, we're going to be able to attack, put the energy on Rayquaza, and evolve our Umbreon. So that is extremely good. Professor Oak, please don't have a red card, or I will be sad. Celesteela. Okay, so he's going to be swap now. He's going to Ultra Thrust out to Celesteela in the front. Well, that's unexpected. And he's going to put up the Beast Wall to take minus 20 damage. And another Beast Wall. So we are going to be doing like what? 180, 60? Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. Alright, so Rayquaza is now active. Bam, put this Umbreon down. charge up Ho-Oh, and we're just going to attack. I'm pretty sure Lusamine won't do anything, so there's no point using Silver to get rid of her. Because if I remember correctly, Lusamine, it takes the energy from the discard pile, which is not really that big of a threat to us. We're going to go ahead and put all our energy onto this Rayquaza. Next turn, we're going to leave out into our Rayquaza, and then we're going to start charging energy with this Umbreon so we can get these quick KOs. He's going to thrust back into this Duskmane, and he's going to be able to hit us here. And he's going to Pokemon Center Lady his thing in the back. All right, he's going to go ahead and hit us for 100. I know last turn I said that this turn I was going to use Silver. I was going to use Leaf, retreat out, but I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to retreat normally into Rayquaza, and I want to see if he has Cyrus. That way we can get rid of it. So boom, Silver comes out. Hopefully we can get rid of a Cyrus if he has one. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted to see. And I guess we can put the giant cape onto our Rayquaza as well. And bam, we're going to hit. Hopefully this does crazy spread damage. Come on. Boom. Okay, perfect. We got 80 on the dark main guy, and we also got some damage on the guy in the back. Perfect. And hopefully we don't have to deal with that other Rayquaza. Oh my god, are you serious? You got Cyrus again anyways? Dude, Silver has literally never done anything for me, dude. I hate this freaking card. Alright, so there goes Ho. Ho is going to go down, but he is going to have to sacrifice this guy in return. So I think I'm just going to put my Rayquaza out again, because none of his Pokemon are going to have enough energy to deal with Rayquaza just doing crazy spread damage, and also because our Umbreon doesn't have enough energy on it yet. And we're going to go ahead and put out our Rayquaza again. And because we have Umbreon, that basically just completely mitigates the entire threat of Celesteela going back and forth. We're going to Draco Meteor again. Oh, we're just going to kill it. We're just going to completely annihilate his Stack Attacka in the back. We're going to get a +1 point. That's not really the outcome that I would have wanted, because I feel like we haven't really shown Umbreon off too much. I think he has a Sabrina, and he's considering about whether or not he should use it. But I think he also realized that if he uses Sabrina, he can't use Lusamine. Yep, I told you, I'm a genius. We're going to go ahead and put out our Umbreon. It's not like he can attack us anyways, so might as well. There's not really much he can do against that. Boom, we got a Pokeball. We're just going to leaf out to Rayquaza for free. That way we can get some more spread damage. And just in case he has like another Sabrina or something, I might as well just put down this freaking Ho-Oh, I guess. Go Ho-Oh. But it's not really going to matter. I'm going to go ahead and Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor's going to be able to take out the Necrozma in the back regardless. So we'll see you later. That's 3 points. We won against this random deck. Alright, so far so good. Let's see if we can get another win with this deck. We're going first this time around. We're going up against another Steel-type deck. Are you serious? At least we're starting off, though, with our trusty Ho-Oh and Rayquaza. I'm kind of sad that I haven't been able to use Umbreon so much, because the idea was to go to Ho-Oh, charge up Rayquaza, Rayquaza smashes everything, and then Umbreon can come in for the clean sweeps. Silver, okay, that's fine. He can literally only get rid of our Leaf. Which, who knows, that might come back to haunt us if he has a Sabrina. Oh, I might as well use my Silver of my own. Let's show me what you got, bruh. Lusamine and a Scizor. Okay, that's not good. But he can't really retreat though, right? So maybe it's not too big of a deal. We're gonna charge up this Ho-Oh. Oh, Skarmory. Oh, so Scizor Skarmory. I have seen this. I also was making a Skarmory deck, but I couldn't find anything that was good that hadn't already been done. Like, my idea for Scizor was like Scizor Solgaleo, but then it's just swapping between Scizor and Solgaleo. Like, you can just retreat with the X speed to Solgaleo or to Scizor, and then next turn you Rising Road with Solgaleo. But then I was like, there's basically no point in doing this and using this deck over just normal Solgaleo, you know what I mean? And so ultimately I decided against it. I don't know why he has Lusamine in his deck, because I'm pretty sure that Lusamine only works on Ultra Beasts. He has Lusamine, right? Didn't I get rid of that or something? I feel like I did. I don't even remember, dude. But if he retreats here, I don't even care because his sister doesn't have enough energy. So next turn, we are going to be able to charge up our Rayquaza, which is good. And we are going to one-shot this whatchamacallem. So boom, we're going to put this guy down. Phoenix Turbo. Bam, 80 damage. Wait, what? What? He's weak to electric and not fire? I swear about this freaking game. Alright, our Rayquaza is going to be ready though. Rocky Helmet goes onto the Scizor. Is he going to retreat? Yeah, that's not really a point. Boom. I think it would be really funny if Rayquaza just killed Scizor and Skarmory right here. Please let it happen. We're gonna go ahead and do this. We're going to evolve our Eevee, obviously. And then we're going to lose our Professor Oak. So bam, we got Leaf and we got another Professor Oak. So I might as well put down... I'm just going to put down this other Ho-Oh for no reason. Just as like a sacrifice, I guess. Boom. Alright, you know what to do, Rayquaza. Get rid of this Scizor. And the Skarmory. Boom. Okay, now we're going to get rid of the Skarmory. And we're going to be able to get one hit onto Scizor, which Umbreon can take care of. And if he doesn't have anything else in the back, Rayquaza is just going to be able to just absolutely destroy this thing. Okay, and he's just going to concede immediately. Okay, that's another victory for us. Let's freaking go. Okay, so that's all that I have time for today, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't really go up against many meta decks like a Donphan or Espeon or Giratina Darkrai, and the deck actually doesn't feel very optimized. You know, if you watch the whole video, you know that I was changing the overlay in the deck so many times because it just doesn't quite feel like it's as strong as it could be. And so let me know if you guys want to see a part 2, because I will definitely do that. I'll do a part 2 where I just optimize the deck and go back on ranked and then only post the games that I have going up against more meta decks. So let me know if you're interested in that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a good old like, subscribe if you'd be so kind, and that's going to be it from me. See ya.